and welcome. So I just want to start this video by warning you that I am at home today and not in my office, so my son might come running out, or one of my dogs, like the one I just have right here, might come running up. But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about the launch I'll be doing next week. I will be going live next week every day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to bring you the information I have on um, to bring you the information on my workshop on enrolling children into your child care center. So I just wanted to give you guys the information. It is totally free. If you want me to give you a copy of the workbook that I've created for this, go ahead and just comment down below and I will send you a copy. I'll just message you a copy of the PDF. Annette, I know I'm pretty excited about what I put together for you guys. I've just made it into smaller chunks so it's easier. I know we are really busy in our world, so I figured it's just easier for us to consume quick, easy information instead of a long training class. Most of us don't have 2 hours to go through a training class. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more easy and realistic for you. So be sure to mark your calendars for 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time next week. If you can't make it, don't worry. I am going to record it and I will have the videos up for you to play back later so that everything makes sense to you. Hi, Tara. Don't worry about it. If you get the PDF that I'll be sending out this weekend and there's things that don't make sense, you don't know how to use it, because it really won't come together unless you watch the videos, I will have the recordings up for you. So again, if you want a copy, make sure to message me and I will send you a copy of the PDF I've put together. But we're just going to go over the techniques I've used to get my center at a wait list, just the practices that we use. And I'm actually getting ready to expand my center. I'm looking for a second location. So one of the things I realize that's going to come in handy is all the data I've collected. My wait list has over 200 children on it now. So I'll easily be able to fill a second center just based on my wait list alone. But if I didn't have a system to store that information, if I didn't have all those families' names, phone numbers, and contact info, then I would have no way of being able to contact these families. So I'm going to show you my techniques that I use, just the system I've put together to make it easy for all of us. I have been getting a lot of messages from you guys too about my coaching program. So I have opened up 2 more spots. I wasn't taking any more clients on, but I am taking, I did clear my schedule a little bit more to take on 2 more clients. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But the cohort that I'll be starting, I will be announcing next week too. I'm super excited. I've gotten so many messages from so many of you about wanting to join the owners cohort. So if you're an owner, if you're looking to open a center, if you already have a center, or if you're new, it's really going to be geared towards you, anyone who is in an ownership position. I've got all of that ready to go. We'll be launching that as soon as I'm done with the enrollment boot camp I'm doing next week. I will be launching the cohort. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to tune in next week, whether you watch the playback or go live, as I will be giving you the details on how to join us with that. And during that process, I am going to take you through the process of creating policies and procedures. It's something we're going to do as a group. None of us want to create policies, procedures, parent handbooks, employee handbooks. It isn't fun at all. So with the owner cohort, I'm going to help you create all of that. I will give you the template, my information as a template, and then we'll go along and I'll help you just create your own. We're going to do it together as a group. So it'll be really cool. We'll meet together on Zoom, so it'll be an opportunity for you to talk back to me, and to other owners. We'll be able to actually work together. I don't know about the area you guys are in, but in my area, ownership here is really competitive. So it's really hard to form like a support group. And so I'm hoping that's what I can do with this cohort, where we have a support group. And Facebook is great for that, right? So many of us get to chat back and forth. but it would be nice to have a live cohort where we could actually get on video and kind of Skype back and forth, right? So that's what we'll be doing through Zoom. I have a Zoom membership that we'll be able to use where, we can get together, every week in one fashion or another. So I'll go over that in more detail with you guys next week, but just information I want to put out there. And then today I do want to just give you something. It's one of my goals is to make sure I just give you something useful every week that you can apply to your life and center. And one of the things that I've, again, I kind of listen, and those of you who watch me a lot know that I am a woman of faith, and I always kind of listen to, like, what is God trying to tell me, and what messages do I keep getting? And this week, it's really just about taking care of yourself and being true to yourself. And I know as owners of childcare centers, we can work ourselves to death. And we put so much into it. And that's something, and I did once upon a time when I first started. If you haven't listened to my podcast episode this week, go ahead and listen to it. I'm sorry, my camera's shaking. My puppy, I have a puppy and she keeps hitting the table that my phone is on. But, sorry, I get that my puppy sidetracked me. Go ahead and listen to the podcast episode. I tell you a little bit about my background this week and what I went through as a new owner and how I was working at one point 60 hours a week. I was working 7 days a week because I was trying to do so much on my own. And, it's not healthy and it's not worth it. So that's something I'm really hoping I can help you guys with too, is just learning how to manage so you're not giving everything you have to your centers. It's just not good for us, and our families are the ones who suffer for it. So, that's something I really just am really passionate about, and I think I've just really been hearing a lot of, that's where I've been being stirred. Here's the puppy, by the way, guys. Let me say hi to my little poodle puppy. She's not so little, she's a standard, so she's kind of a big puppy. But it's kind of just the message I've been getting is just make sure you slow down, pace yourself, take care of yourself in this process. Your business will survive. It is so easy to let our centers consume us. And it's just, taking care of yourself, your mental health is so vital. And even if we just do it for our families, I know we should be doing it for us, but sometimes that's difficult. So taking time to listen, just to be still, it's so hard. I was talking to somebody this week about that, and we were talking about how, I'm constantly consuming information. I read business books. I make it a goal of mine to read at least 2 business books a month. And I listen to business podcasts, and I'm always just trying to build my business awareness up just to make sure that the businesses I do run are running effectively. And I just kind of realized, like, I haven't sat down and actually opened a book and read it in a couple of years. And because I'm always multitasking, and I'm just like, I'll be doing the dishes listening to a book on tape, or I'll be driving listening to a book, and just kind of realize that that's not a good thing. I mean, I really should take the time every now and then, and we all should, right? Just to be able to sit down, and even if it's just going through a magazine, we have to take care of our mental health. And especially working around children and guiding employees. We don't want to put ourselves into that position where we're just ready to snap all the time because we're exhausted and we're not taking care of ourselves. So just keep that in mind this weekend. Make sure that you take time for yourself. And I'm sorry, my son is leaving. Bye, sweetie. Part of the thing about running business, a family business. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. My son is turning 16 in a couple weeks, and he's getting ready to leave, so got distracted. But I'm sure most of you guys have kids, so you get it too, or you had children at home. So anyway, he just totally took off my train of thought. But take care of yourself. Spend time with your family. Make sure that you're taking time for your own mental health. And directors, I'm sure you get, you breathe your center, right? It just becomes such a huge part of us, whether you're an owner or a director. Owners, we even go to our centers on our weekends, and we just let it consume us. And so I just really caution you guys, when I was a new owner, I did that, and it made me sick. You know, I literally got physically sick from it. And you know, my husband, I told you guys a lot about my husband's health, which, by the way, thank you for the messages. He's doing awesome. God is amazing. His recovery, the doctors cannot believe how amazing his recovery is. So thank you for those of you who've prayed for him and for all the well wishes I've gotten. But he's worked himself so much that, you know, just always wanted to make sure he provided for his family. He worked 60 to 70 hours a week, and now we're seeing the health effects, you know, from what he put himself through. And you know, when you're young and starting out, you think you've got all this time and energy, and you give so much. We just give so much to our businesses, whether you're an owner or a director, that we don't stop to realize as we get older that it's going to backfire. It's going to have an effect on us, and it's your quality of life. So I'm hoping just to bring you guys more information to help you take control of that, so that you're not letting your centers own you. We need to own our centers. They should not own us. So that is one of my goals, is to help make sure that doesn't happen to you. So if you guys have any questions throughout the week, just feel free to email me. And by the way, on emails, there's a couple of you I emailed from my center's email address, because for some reason my other email was not working. And I just got a couple that you guys had actually emailed me, and I'm sorry I have not replied to you. I don't check that email as often, and I just got those. So I am sorry about that. If you sent me an email, I am catching up on all of that this weekend. So you will hear back from me on those. There's a couple people asking me for like interview questions and whatnot. So I will be sending all that out to you guys who have emailed me on that. And I do apologize for the delay. I'm so sorry I didn't see those. So again, I'm seeing there's a couple of you in the comments here who would like the PDF. I will definitely be messaging those to you this weekend, so that you will have them before Monday. And if anyone else, just, you know, feel free to either just comment here. You can comment on any of the posts that are about the seminar I'll be putting on next week, or send me a message, and I will be going through this weekend and sending everybody the PDF that I've created. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take time to just take care of yourself. Bye.